Hey guys, Red Luster here. Um, this video is going to tackle some very in serious life or death matters. This is an update video to basically get you guys caught up on what has been happening to help you guys understand why I have not really been energetic lately and just the overall quality of videos being much lower. I guess I should just. I'm not doing any script here. It's just no amount of scripting could possibly help talk about this. What I'm about to talk about is very heavy. So if anyone is listening right now going through a hard time and you really don't need to hear anything more negative right now, then I will tell you right now just the gist of it. Things are going to be slow for a while, a possibly very long time, and I do apologize for that. And yeah, no, that's pretty much it for you guys. The following this is where the the heavier things come in now. I'll start from the beginning. About 5 months ago, my mother started to deteriorate in health. At first, she just started slowing down a little bit. Then she started to struggle to walk longer distances. Eventually, she couldn't walk much further than the bathroom. And about 3 weeks ago, she could not stand up, period. She had lost all feeling in her left leg. So she went to the hospital and they found out what it was pretty quickly. It was just a clot in the knee. It was stopping flow, and that would cause the extreme level of coldness and numbness. Luckily, that got fixed, and there was absolutely no real major problems or complications from it. And while they were there, they also found out the source of the problem of her swollen arm. Now, about 5 months ago, her arm started to swell up, and at first it wasn't that bad, but eventually the arm just started to become useless. She could not bend the fingers, and she was often in a lot of pain as a result of the arm. I wrote it off originally because she told me that it happened before and not to worry about it. And I didn't at first. And but we found out that the source of the swelling was not from a previous condition. And in fact, there was a massive wound on her that she had not disclosed about a long time ago. We found out that she has cancer. And it has spread from her chest to her arm to some of her organs and some of her bones. It is a degenerative type, which means instead of creating tumors, it just kind of disintegrates things. This explains why she's in a lot of pain and why she's been struggling a lot. and it also caused the swelling in her arm. I think because it degenerated, I think a vein or something. It basically fluid was going into her arm, but it was not coming back out, which is why it swelled up so big. But yeah, unfortunately, the cancer has spread and is no longer curable. We have no idea how much more time she has, but we know it's been limited. There are treatments that we can do, medicines, hormonal, and push come to shove, we can always go into chemotherapy, as intensive as that may be. But that is why things have been slowing down so much. My life is pretty much flipped on its head. I've been visiting her at the hospital every day for about 3 to 4 hours. I've just been not only just physically exhausted, but mentally and emotionally. It's it's hard to lose a family member for certain, but me and my mom, we weren't just family. We are best friends, and we have I I've been with her my whole life. I think the longest I have ever been separated from her has quite literally just been her trip to the hospital these 3 weeks. The prior longest time, I think, was 2 days. I love her a lot, and it's very hard to be hopeful when all you think about is how you could have changed things, how you should have picked up on obvious signs that something was wrong. I know, it, I know looking back at it like that is not healthy. It's not. You as much as I want to blame myself, I had no idea. I doubted she had really knew. She probably just thought she had a bad skin blemish and bodily pains from just being old. She should have seen a doctor a long time ago, but she was very hard headed about it. But that's in the past now, and all we can do right now is just take every day as it is and see how things play out. So, again, I'd like to apologize for not just my performance in my videos, but the videos themselves just being much lower quality. The chaos of it all is not only just taking up all my time, but it's 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 so hard to be a, happy dappy YouTuber when your mom's in the hospital and her time is a lot sooner than you want it to be. Thank you guys once again for being around, and well, I hope that in the future we'll have better videos. We will do harder. We will get back into the spirit. It's just it's very hard to be hopeful right now. But I will be strong, not just for you guys, but for my mother, for my father, and for everyone who's ever supported me. I I like to think the whole thing behind Red Luster is perseverance no matter what. The eternal flame that never dies. No matter how hard you try to stamp it out, how much you try to drench it, no matter what you do, it will never go out. But I won't lie. The flame does falter. It does get weak. And sometimes it may even give in. But it will never go out. This has been Red Luster. Thank you for listening. Signing out.